All right, we are back. My apologies for the late start today. It's running a little late today. A bunch of things going on this morning. Nothing you guys care about. But yeah, all right. Here we are. We had employment data this morning. You can see over here at 8:30 that we actually um, reacted positively to the data and then continued to pull back and bounce off of our support here a couple times, which we did yesterday as well. If we look back on the 15-minute, we came all the way down to the same support yesterday and had a little bounce off of that also. So today, maybe we're going to get a bounce. Who knows? Actually, I might mark this out here, although we didn't get a break instruction. Nah, all right. Um, yeah, so there's that. Unemployment rate wasn't, it was 4.1%. We were expecting 4.4%. So not a huge deal this month. Next month might be a little bit bigger because if you take a look at the federal payroll, that was much lower than what the previous month was. But at the same time, to be expected. I mean, the everybody knows that this is all happening already, so it wasn't a surprise to the market, I don't think, which is a good thing. Which is kind of why we had this positive reaction, I think, because the overall unemployment rate, even with all the federal job cuts, um, didn't change much. And I don't know how much of that actually is reflected in this report. We might get more of it in the next report next month. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But today, the market is acting happy with it. So let's see if we can get some direction today. It'd be nice if we do continue this bounce off of the support down here. Uh, maybe look for some longs today. We'll see. This is a key zone here. If we break past this high here, which was um, the news, right? This is when the news came out this morning. So if we can break past this here, then pretty good chances we'll get a continuation to the upside today. So we'll see. See how it goes. We haven't really left anything behind as far as imbalances go yet. So no entries yet for me. Volatility is declining. It's still pretty elevated. We got a ways to go before it gets out of the caution zone, but it's declining, which is a good sign. So while we're waiting for this to play out here, why don't we take a look at what kind of data we're expecting next week, if any? Monday is not, well, we have consumer inflation expectations. Not a huge deal. It's low impact. But we do have that. Other than that, there's nothing else. So Tuesday we have jolts, so that could be good. Oh, okay. So next week's gonna be another week of volatility. We have jolts on Tuesday. We have CPI data on Wednesday, and then PPI data, along with our initial and continuing jobless claims on Thursday, and then Friday. Michigan consumer sentiment. So yeah, we might get a little bit of volatility in the beginning of the week going in with that. You know, CPI numbers and PPI numbers, especially after all the employment data and everything else that we got, and then we have jolts too. Oh, fun, fun. So that's next week. Cool. I'm gonna try to do a quick like 15 to 20-minute video Sundays. Um, just kind of laying out the expectations for the week. And maybe I'll do like a recap also. Haven't decided yet. I might do that on Fridays actually as a separate video, recap the week. And then on Sundays, we'll post a video for what to look out for in the week coming. All right. So we kind of reached this high end here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Just trying to go through the news here, see if there's anything worth chatting about. Trump's talking about doing some large scale banking sanctions and tariffs on Russia until a ceasefire. Uh, Trump administration ends collective bargaining for TSA officers. What's that about? Hmm. We are starting to get a little bit of a stronger pullback here. So it sounds like they just got rid of the union for TSA, essentially. The union that represents these workers has not yet issued a comment on this development. And it basically says the Trump administration announced on Friday that it is terminating collective bargaining for over 50,000 Transportation Security Administration officers. Hmm, interesting. Wonder what that's going to do for all of them. I have a friend who works for TSA, close friend. I wonder what his thoughts are on that. Mm, wow, very strong pullback here. I wonder if we're going to actually dive past this support here and start making some new lows here. Hmm. See what this looks like here. Huh. Interesting. So struggling with this here because once again, we're kind of just range trading. And so do we take this as a trade to the upside, hoping that we can blow past these highs here? Or is the market still weak enough to continue to the downside? And maybe I can take this as a short here. Hmm. Be honest with you, I don't want to take anything in this spot that we're in here. It just doesn't work out when you're in the middle of a range like we are right now. Just doesn't work out most times. I mean, this looks nice for continuation to the upside. I'd like to think that that's what we're doing here. Hmm. Problem is the 4 hour and the day chart look bearish, not bullish. So do we continue to look for shorts here just because that's still the overall trend? Hmm. feel like I'm still in the downside category here, especially going into next week with CPI data and stuff. Hmm. Let's take a look at what Bitcoin's doing. Back over 90,000. Got that crypto summit. Was it next week, I think? Mhm. And didn't he signed a executive order yesterday, I believe, for a Bitcoin reserve. So I'm sure the crypto market is happy about that. I don't know how strong this one is here, but volatility index isn't moving at all. Kind of just hanging out where we are. We gained a couple new members in the Discord overnight. Welcome to you. We're still growing. The YouTube channel is at 193 subscribers now. Thank you all for that. We're so close to 200. Let's get it. Let's get that 200. More content coming out soon. Price definitely starting to slow down here. We're definitely in no man's land here, though, so nothing really to catch here yet. If this doesn't hold and we get a strong push to the downside here, um, mm, I was gonna say I may consider using this as an inverse, but honestly, we already used it up really. Well, it's still the same candle, so still the same candle. Hmm. So this is an area of imbalance um, on the 15-minute chart, right? We're watching it on the 1 minute, but this was formed on the 15-minute chart. So we wicked into it, which is what happened here. We got about 2 minutes left. So we could, if this pushes and closes outside here, we could use this as a an inverse um, and get an entry to the downside. It's just extremely risky because we don't have much downside here, and there's no way to know that we are going to push past this support here, which has been holding for the past couple of days. We came down yesterday and hit the same support and pushed back up. Came down again this morning, hit the support and got a big push off of it. So, it might be a little too risky to take this short if that's what we end up getting. We're kind of sitting in this area where it's like there isn't really any good way to get in here. If you get in short, you don't really have much to go, and you'd be hoping that you push past the support here. Um, Taking long positions, super risky because we're in a downtrend overall, right? So, very clear downtrend. I mean, the safest bet probably would be to, if we do break this to the downside, to just wait and see what kind of price action we get on the support. If we break the support, then you're looking better to take some short positions. But otherwise, if you get in somewhere around here, you kind of you're placing a trade on hopes and wishes there, and that's never a good way to trade. Because again, we could just be ranging, right? We're gonna push down, we'll bounce back off of here, move back up here. Hmm. Fun is this market has just been crappy. Yeah, I mean, we could still respect this here and bounce out or not. nothing to do but wait. And that's the thing. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, anything else to talk about? NASDAQ plans 24-hour trading to tap into growing international demand. Okay, that's nice. Oh, goodness. I got about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours of sleep last night. Busy night at work. There we go. Nice strong push there. So I'd be interested to see now how price reacts off of this support here. Because honestly, if we continue to hold here, even though we're range trading, this might be a good place to get in, to grab a little quick long position. Um, Again, super. I mean, anything we do here is going to be risky, you know. But let's see how price reacts off of this support because I'm pretty sure that that's where we're headed. Um, if we get a strong push through, would love to see a retest, and then maybe we can look for short entries after that. But um, we got to wait to see what kind of price action we get down here. Let's see if we still got buyers left here. Volatility starting to increase again. So I mean, it's a decent chance that this may not hold. Mm. I'd love to take this to the downside. Hmm. Yeah, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get for price action down here first. It's just too high of a risk that we get a bounce and push right back up. I'd almost venture to say that this candle closes close to this support here, and then the next 15-minute candle will tell the story. Oh, excuse me. Goodness, I'm gonna need a nap today. There we go. Definitely getting some support here for sure. Got buyers, but you got sellers too. So how long can the buyers keep it up? You know, that's the question. The seller's gonna overpower here and then just flush right through here, or the sellers can run out and the buyers come in and push right up. That's the issue with being in no man's land here in the middle. You got no idea, right? Getting a little bull power here. See, we look bearish on the 4 hour. That's the thing, you know. But it really all depends right here. This is a very important area that we're sitting in right now. So, and this candle just started less than 30 minutes ago. So we could this could go either way. That's what I'm trying to say. We look bearish because we're in a very clear downtrend here, and if this candle continues to push below, past this support here, we might have some pretty decent downside to go. But if we bounce again and push back up, and this candle ends up closing bullish, this might be our little double bottom here to run back up for a little bit anyway. Not saying we're changing directions, but I think there's still too much uncertainty in the market still. Uh, we got data next week. It's the same conversation that we had last Friday, honestly. Uh, more important data coming out next week, so we're going to continue volatility most likely. Um, continue trading probably in this range here somewhere. And next week will be probably pretty similar to this week as far as price action goes. So just be prepared for that. That's always fun. A lot of people take like the end of the year, December and whatever off of trading and stuff because of the holidays or whatever. Um, I wonder if it's even worth trading in January, February. I mean, January, but February, now we're in March. It's gotta be just because of the um, new presidency, and the new policies, and it's such a shift in policies and mindset and whatever. I mean, they're doing some pretty wild things. Whether you're for or against it really makes no difference when you're talking about the market here. All I'm saying is you're just adding a lot of uncertainty into the market, and you get this type of trading. So the question is how do we adapt and deal with it? How can we adapt our strategies or use a strategy that's a little bit more adaptive to this style, this kind of market? Because the thing is, I think we're going to be here for a little bit. This type of market here. Have to do some pondering over the weekend. All right. So here we go. We're getting close here. Let's see how the price reacts to our support line here. Let's see. Volatility is still climbing. I don't even know why I'm saying that. We're just high, period. Doesn't even matter where we go at this point. We're just high. Just know that volatility is high. It's been like that for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, probably even longer than that. We had little days here and there where volatility dropped below 100 for like a second, but yeah, it's just been up there. So, how do we adapt our strategies to overcome this volatility, or at least keep us a little bit safer in it? This is nice. This is what you're looking for is a good, strong push past this support here, right? This is exactly what you're looking for here. And now we want to see a continuation. This is good. As long as we get a continuation. If we flip around right now and head right back to the other side, then it doesn't do anything for us. But if we get a continuation, that's good. We're holding strong here. This is good. We're not getting much pushback here. Okay. Here's your continuation. This is good. Looking strong to the downside here. And I'm mad at that. Nice. Volatility is increasing. All right. So what we have here now is this is a beautiful setup here if we get a retracement. Problem with sometimes is when you get these strong pushes, you don't ever come back. But in case we do, we have our area of imbalance here now, which aligns with this now resistance, right? Was a support, broke through, and now it's a resistance. So you have your area of imbalance. You have 1, 2, 3 strong bearish candles here that's breaking a lot of previous structure here. This is nice through this support that's now resistance. Okay, so if we do retrace into here and we get a decent retracement, maybe a retest of the resistance now with a strong bearish candle following, I think we might get in here for continued shorts. But we got to respect here. The other thing that could happen here is a lot of times when we get momentum, we don't ever come back here. So we'll see. But that's right now, that's the plan. This was the nice strong push that I was looking for. This is a good sign that we're going to get a continuation to the downside now. As long as we respect this resistance and this area of imbalance here, we could continue to the downside. And again, sometimes we don't get that pullback at all. We got momentum and we're going to move, you know? So if we take a look at this beautiful move to the downside, moving past here, we still got about 10 minutes left to this 15-minute candle here. So we need this candle to close strong. But this looks nice here. 1 hour looks nice. And the 4 hour. Again, as long as we continue to hold below this resistance now. This is the day chart, right? So we've broken previous lows from previous day. So I would love to see a little retracement into this area for it to respect and hold this resistance here. Get a little nice bearish candle, and we'll take a little short here. We'll give it a shot. That's the plan. So we'd be putting our stop loss just above the area of imbalance there. And it doesn't look like we're going to get that pullback. That's okay. Honestly, if we don't get the pullback, this just gives you more confirmation that we are headed to the downside. But then you got to wait for another opportunity. Sometimes you just don't get it. Sometimes the momentum just goes. Let's just take a look at where we might be going. Let's come over to the day chart. So our next support, yeah, it's probably a safe one there. You got a little bit of support here. Yeah, which is not too far from where we are right now. Maybe here. But your next pretty strong support anyway is down at 19.5-ish. So, and this is a big break here. A break below 20,000, which is basically right at that support. And we blew through it here. So this could be, you know, it's adding up. It's adding up. Let's get rid of these here. It's no longer viable. And this is our target. I'd like a retracement here. I'd like this resistance to hold. And then we can feel pretty good about taking a short here. See what the rest of the market's doing while we're waiting here. Ooh, everything's red. Red, red, red across the board. Oh, yeah. That gives me the warm and fuzzies. I like that. Cool. Let's just give me a little retracement here. Come on. Yeah, we might not get our pullback here. Mm. Maybe if I ask it nicely, what do you think? Pretty pleased? With a little cherry on top? No, it doesn't care. Mhm. I mean, I like the fact that it's making progress to the downside still. I like that. It just doesn't work for me to get in anywhere. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Give us a little pullback. Come on. Give us a little some some. Oh, right. Oops. What do we got? 2 minutes left for this 15 here to close. Hey, 15-minute chart. So this good. If we can maintain down here, this is nice. And then maybe we'll get our pullback on the next candle here. And then we can continue to the downside. Maybe. But this is looking very strong for the downside. I like it. Yeah. So I'd be okay with price hanging out down here for the next minute. And then we get our pullback. I want this 15-minute candle to close strong down here. That would make me feel much better about getting in short up here if we get that retracement. So let's get this candle closing down here in this area here. That would give us a very, very strong look on the 15. Yeah. That's what we need. Not what you're doing. Hmm. Not as strong as I would have liked. I mean, it's still strong. I just it would have been nice if it closed way down here. But let's see what happens. Let's see if we get our little retracement into this imbalance area here. And then let's see if we can get these V-shaped structures. A lot of times they mean reversals. All right, so let's see. It looks like we are going to get a little bit of a pullback here. So let's see how price reacts here. If all this holds, we'll take our shot. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. And honestly, if this doesn't hold here, I'm going to call it quits for the day, the week. It's been a week. Um, I had 2 bad trades yesterday. When I say bad, they were just red. I took the trades based on my strategy. So super proud about that I waited and I took my time and had patience and everything with that. But they just went against me. So fun. So let's see how this plays out here. It's already starting to look like he wants to turn. It's got to come into that imbalance area for me. Otherwise, I'm not taking anything. It's got to come into it. It's got to respect it. We got to get a bounce off of that resistance. Then we can take a shot. Otherwise, I'm going to go take a nap. Mm-hmm. So I got to go back to work tonight. 2 hours of sleep. Fun, fun. That's why we're doing this, so we don't have to do the other things. Freedom. Freedom. That's what we want. Come on. It's not even going to give us the full retracement. Ugh. Oh, man. We look at the whole candle, that's about a 50%, right? With the wick. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to stick with it. My strategy. It needs to come in here. If it doesn't come in here, I can't. I got to wait for another opportunity. And honestly, I don't think I got it in me today. This might be it. Oh, hey, look at that. Are we going to respect? Not with that price action. Yep, there we go. Hey. All of a sudden, the buyers flipped the switch and said, go now. Look at that. I tell you, these structures here where you get this really nice V, it's almost perfect, almost every time reversal. Oh man. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want to take any longs today. I don't think that that's a good idea. Mm-mm. Especially not after this push down here. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, craziness. Craziness. This is that volatility. This is that, oh, we need a little bit more to continue this move. So we're going to take all the stop losses out up here. Look at this. That's not even strong enough. Oh boy. Fun is. Fun is. What do you all think? What do you think? We going to continue to the downside here? What do we think? Let's put some more eyeballs on it. Get some more opinions. What do you all think? My brain is struggling. Mhm. What do you think, y'all? Liquidity grab here? We pushed right back below this resistance, if it's still going to be a resistance. Mm. All right, well, I can't use this area of imbalance anymore. That's already been taken up. According to my rules, it's no good. It's no good. I'm not going to force something. Mm-mm. If you follow the strategy and follow the rules, then you don't have to think. That's a good thing. Well, we're just going to be bouncing around on this support slash resistance line. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It's unsure. So this line is unsure as to its origin. Are we resistance or are we support? I don't know. Let's try both. Yeah, we've done some peeking back here. We broke past these here. We peaked. We peeked past it. Just a peek. Took a little sneak peek. Yeah, I don't know. Could go either way right here. This could go either way. Whoa. Whoa. Settle down. Let's see what we're looking at. Let's get rid of this. Not doing anything with that. I think price may just bounce around here for a little bit. Honestly, it is unsure. I would like to see something here. So this trend line, yeah, this is strong structure though below here. It's different than what this was. I think we broke through here. I think we got some downside. I think the market's looking at a correction. Yeah. Does this give me Percentage? No. Mm. I can't take longs with this. I just can't do it. I think it's too, I think it'd be dumb, honestly. Where we're sitting here and how the rest of the structure looks, I think we're definitely, in for a little bit of a market correction. Not that we haven't already gotten one, but obviously we might be looking at a bigger correction here. And there's nothing really for the market to run on right now, right? There's not like it's not like we got some fantastic, data that's like, "Oh yeah, we're good." You know? We didn't. We're coming in pretty much right around expectations, maybe little dips here and there, but we get one piece of data that says this one way and the other one says this the other way, so it's still um uncertainty. So there's nothing that says we're going to get this run up. So we're still in my opinion, we have a better chance of continuing to fall than we do a climb. I mean, even if we do run up here a little bit, where are we going? Just to previous highs here. It's still kind of, range trading here. So there's nothing that gives me the warm and fuzzies to take this kind of setup long. Um, but at the same time, we're not getting any real good, clear signals uh, to the downside either. So you know what? I think I'm going to call it a week. It's been a week. Um, and I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go take a nap. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. I will be back next week. I am gonna try to throw a video up on Sunday, just like 10, 15 minutes or so. Not live, just do a quick little video of what to expect for the upcoming week. And I'm gonna start trying to throw some other videos in here, some different content to you know add some more value to the channel and continue to grow. So I think the Sunday night weekly outlook, whatever we're gonna call it, is might be a good thing. And let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay patient, wait for your entries. Don't force anything. High volatility market still. Market doesn't know what it wants to do. So keep your winnings, um, and don't push anything because again, this will eventually settle down, and we will get some good trading. I believe this year for sure. I do think that we have new all-time highs in our future this year. So let's just let all this, work itself out. Let's let all these new policies and things kind of get settled and whatever. And once the market gets a picture of where we're going to be headed in the next 6 months, then we'll get some decent movement where we can you know, kind of sort of trust the direction in the market. Way more than what we have right here. I don't trust anything right now. So anyway, all right, I'm babbling now. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you all. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are at like 193 subscribers in the last 3.5 months. Let's get to that 200 over the weekend. That would be awesome. I would appreciate all of you. And then the next goal would be 500. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for all of you that have already subscribed. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Like, comment, share, give me some ideas for some other, videos and stuff to do for you guys. And enjoy the weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Stay safe, stay green.